best out of 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
1, 2, 3, shoot.
shoot. Yeah. This is America. We do that here.
Okay. I don't know if you want to play, British rules. Okay. I cheated. Okay. Okay. Let's.
I don't know, but I believe.
Hello, Bruce.
Shenanigans.
Oh!
Shenanigans.
I went paper every time.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
Why don't you start this one? I always start them.
Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? Bruce and Micah here.
Twiddles and Tiger.
Twiddles and Tiger coming to you live from the bunker with our Packers gnome and our good friend Anthony Rizzo has
Rizzo
stepped into the studio.
Rizzo had a big week. We're really excited for you, Rizzo.
Yeah.
How's the wife? Is she doing okay? I heard about the accident.
How's Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Yeah. Good to hear from you. We'll check in soon.
Yeah. So this week we're doing something a little bit different for the thought bubbles. We're doing like the speed
bubbles.
round.
So like those times when you blow on the bubble wand, you get the really big bubble, but then you have like the 3 little bubbles that shoot off.
This is the 3 little bubbles time. Okay, cool.
3 little bubble time.
So you won rock paper scissors. So do you want to ask the first question or defer to me?
I will kick and defer to you, so you get the ball first. So we're gonna have my phone up. The way this
What does that mean? Am I asking the first question then?
Yeah, you're asking the first question.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna set a timer for 2 minutes.
Can you find your timer?
One thing, let's do this interval timer. So we'll ask a question. You have 15 seconds to ask your question.
Okay.
Then 2 minutes for us to talk about it. So I will find my interval timer now.
So am I answering my question too?
If we have time.
Okay.
Hopefully. We're gonna Okay, so I gotta set this. Oh boy, this could be really hard and complicated. Oh, nope, right here. Interval cycle, duration. 2 minutes.
The professional YouTubers would have had this figured out before they started recording.
No, this is what makes us great. And I really don't like this hockey. Okay, let's go air horn. Air horn.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, so
Can you turn that up?
Yeah, it'll be pretty loud in the mic. Okay, so I think... Okay. Save as new. I'm so prepared.
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
so...
All right.
Oh, I gotta start this in the low interval, though. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna start this here. You have 20 seconds to ask the question after this starts. Speed bubble starts
Right now. Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, that is,
All right,
that
Micah,
is bad.
You are about to get strapped into the electric chair. What is your last meal before you go bzzz?
Ooh, you had to start off morbid. I got 9 seconds to think about this before my 2-minute response starts. Although I have had this conversation with people before. We probably could have gone 10 seconds.
2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Official sound of thought bubbles now. So, the thing you gotta think about here is what do you want your last impression on people to be? Because, whatever you eat is eventually going to have to exit you when you die. So, do you bad prison experience, give me the deviled eggs and the ham and the chocolate syrup, and then let's make this a joyride.
Okay. No, like a joyride, as in the person who's cleaning up after you.
Yeah, I'm going for like pure messiness.
So like Taco Bell.
Actually, Taco Bell would be awesome.
Because it's good going in.
I'm making it my goal to eat through the Taco Bell menu this year. Life goals. I want one of everything from Taco Bell's menu, and I'm going to get through all of it.
In one sitting?
In one sitting. I mean, we have to lose. You overeat. And
well, I was going to say, they're not going to have to strap you in because you're going to die from a coronary right there.
I think the electric chair is no longer in use. I'm not sure.
Is it just lethal injection now?
Yeah. Yeah, and even that's
What about the guillotine? That's got to still be a thing.
Did you know the last time someone was guillotined in France was in the 70s? It was like 77 or 74 or something.
Of the 1900s?
It's 1900s.
Are you kidding me?
No, man. No, so there's some crazy stuff to keep you up at night.
We still have 40 seconds.
You got to answer.
Oh, I got to answer.
Yeah, we're going speed bubble.
Last meal.
You might want to watch this video in like half speed. I feel like we're talking so fast. But that's how speed bubbles work.
Oh, last meal. Dude, I love me some White Castle, and I feel like that's kind of just the same thing as Taco Bell. Like, it's delicious going in.
We are horrible for humanity.
And, going, like, So I would, just not like a ton, but maybe like...
A couple, 4 or 5 sliders?
Like 6 sliders, a Diet Coke, because, I'm watching my figure, and... Yeah.
There's an interesting web series you can watch where they photograph prisoners' last meals that they requested. One guy once requested an olive seed so that when he was buried, it'd grow an olive tree as a symbol of peace. What? Okay, cool.
Nicely done.
There we go. We ended that bubble well. I'm going to stall here. Bruce.
Micah.
Tiger.
Twiddles.
You have just been given a very large inheritance to which will settle all your financial needs for the rest of your life. What do these next few days look like for you? What are you doing? And start.
Start. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get like one of those professional like money managers. I don't know what they're called, like
okay.
investors.
Certified financial planner, advisor, CFA.
CFA. I'm gonna get myself a
Let's
CFA.
go with CFA.
Definitely one of those. I mean, we're talking like millions, right? Like,
We're talking. There's no question that you are set for the rest of your life.
okay, perfect. Yeah, I get a CFA, pay him really, really well, make sure that I'm managing my money well. The next thing I'm gonna do is selfishly pay off my student loan
I
debts.
don't think that's selfish.
Oh, actually, before I do that, all that, like cut a chunk to some charities.
Tithe.
Tithe, that sort of thing. Then the CFA, pay off my
Loans. So
My
first
loans.
fun thing though. Not
First
fun thing,
thing?
but just like maybe meaningful thing even.
meaning like fun. I don't know. I like the idea of just having like guitars and I mean just kind of like those frivolous things that like I enjoy using and playing with and spending time on. Maybe some new rock climbing shoes too, because my footwork's pretty sloppy and I've got
And your
you can
feet
see
stink.
you can see my big toe through it. So yeah.
Okay. For me, obviously you want to be responsible. I would want to give a massive amount of it away. But the first thing I would do would be something that time would prohibit me from doing. So hike, a massive trail, transcontinental. Spend 3 or 4 months doing this backpacking trip, where all of a sudden, money is really like you don't need a lot to do that anyway, and you have all this time to think about and plan out. How is this going to change the way I live? But I'm going to make sure it changes me so I become the person I want to be. And you just not let the money become the factor here, and just
just live the same way, but just
Yeah.
you have money.
boom.
That was a good end. I'm gonna.
We're nailing it so far.
Yeah, so far so good. I don't know if I necessarily really like this question, so I might tweak it a little bit. Originally I was going to ask like if you have any hidden talents or any talents that you would want, but I'm going to broaden it and say like throw in a superpower that you might want.
Well, the superpower would be easy, a little too generic. I would fly.
Okay.
Hidden talents? I like to think of myself as a mysterious man, and I feel like if I told you on the internet right now, they wouldn't be hidden anymore. What up?
That is such a cop out. Oh my god.
No, I don't really. Most of the stuff I'm good at. People know. I'm really actually pretty good at plunging a toilet.
I mean, is that from years and years of practice?
We had a weak toilet in college.
Okay.
There were times where you were like a tank just.
See, like at Loyola, you could flush a Dachshund puppy, like you could flush a wiener dog down those things, like no questions asked. It was great.
I don't know. I most of the stuff I do, most people know about. So I'm an open book. I enjoy long walks and thinking. I found my flip flops. That's where those went.
Only on Twiddles and Tiger.
Wow, this thought bubble is just like this is like the captain has turned on the fasten the seatbelt sign. The plane is rocking back and forth. And we just
the turbulence.
Yeah, woo!
goodness.
Turbulent bubble. All right, what about you? Hidden talents.
I mean, is touching my tongue to my nose a thing?
I mean,
I mean,
sure.
it's arguably like one of the most interesting things about me.
I think that was the first.
But it's not like
subtitle.
the little part of my nose. Like it's up here.
Well, I mean, you're basically touching between your eyebrows. You know.
Like it's the nose. It's not just that weak stuff.
I did not need to see that, nor did the internet.
Hush. Superpowered. I wish I had perfect pitch, like being able to hear just like a song on the radio and be like, "Oh, that's in this key.
Also
These are the chords they're
interesting.
playing."
Article written about that person that has that, they actually really don't like it. Everything, they can't enjoy anything anymore.
That's unfortunate.
I have an article or title or like a blog for anything. Oh, I know.
Okay,
Bruce,
I'm just making
Bruce,
sure.
what is something that you are most proud of? It doesn't have to be, you just off the top of your head. What's something you're really proud about of the way you've lived life so far? In 2, 1.
Like, I'm gonna start with the really, really selfish one. I was a terrible student in high school. Like, I had teachers in high school that said, like, I wasn't gonna make it through college. But then to go to, like, kind of a brand name school and double major and then come out of it with, like, almost a 3.7 GPA plus, like, honors in theology and, like, having written, like, a 30-page dissertation on Proverbs 24 or 23 or 24. And just like totally like kicking butt in college. Like, I'm super proud of that. Another thing, accomplishment wise,
The door
just creaked and moved. There's a ghost.
Ghost in the bunker. Rizzo, could you go check that out for us?
Thanks, buddy. You're a pal.
Okay.
Another thing, I mean, just the way that, like, I think I've grown up. Like, I don't make the same dumb decisions that I did in college.
There's a huge value to saying, I'm not there yet, but I've learned from mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Like, yeah. That's a good way to put it. So I'm going to defer to you with the last, 40 seconds we've got.
Yeah, I think the thing that I've done some cool stuff, but the thing I always come back to is thus far I have lived without regretting anything. Definitely made mistakes sometimes, but I was able to learn from them. I don't necessarily, I haven't ever had a moment I look back on it and I thought, I knew what I should have done there, and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And thus far, that lack of regret, I consider that something to be really proud of. I try to continue to live the rest of.
That's good. I think that
like
you
a country song,
yeah.
lack of regret.
You and Joel do a really good job of modeling just like marriage and just like I never see you guys watching TV together like ever. Like, you guys are actually like living together.
We try.
All right, so it's my turn. So I want you to think back. A decade,
Okay.
2 decades ago, maybe. Well, no, that would put you at 2. Go back like 10 or 12 years. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh man, that would depend on the day of the week.
Okay, that's fair.
I think part of me always had a little bit of the flair for the dramatic, and I was growing up wanting to be young and be an actor, and I mean, like, there's just a NASCAR driver at one point.
Interesting. You wanted your life's work to be left turn.
Yes, left turn. Left turn. No, but looking back, I can think of some of the things I was proud of as a kid.
Okay. They
always had a little bit of this presentation, this dramatic aspect. So I never really knew what I wanted to do, but I kind of knew what the characteristics of whatever job.
Like what direction you wanted to go.
It has to be kind of this performance, dramatic, creatively driven thing.
Okay.
And with just a hair of epicness in there. I like a little bit of that
danger or
this
adventure.
This is I might have jumped into something a little bigger than I am.
Okay.
Let's see how this works out. So, what about you?
Like, I think when I was really little, it was a baseball player.
Sure. Oh yeah, football stage for sure as well.
Yeah.
Throw that in mind too.
Definitely, like, being a professional baseball player was up there. And then, you kind of go through the stages of, well, I think I could be a doctor or a teacher, or I think astronaut was one of them. I used to sit in my clothes dryer and just like blast off, and that's kind of how I spent my life.
In the clothes dryer.
Yeah, and then actually, I think one of the big ones was like an architect, because I played with Legos nonstop.
That's right.
And I would build forts. I think every guy.
I think every guy has almost those phases of, I want to do this, and you swing. I wanted to be a doctor for a week. I was trying to figure out my college degree for a week. I'm gonna be. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, you have one ticket.
Ticket.
You're single. If you were married, we'll say it was 2. But you have one ticket.
Thank you.
You've got one ticket to anywhere in the world for 6 months. And you have to live there. So this is the round trip, sure, but it's got to be 6 months later. You leave tomorrow. Where are you going?
what are the, like the living arrangements? Like, do I have enough money to like sustain me while I'm there?
No, you're gonna have to find a job and work, but you're not gonna starve. You've got enough wherever. So you're just committing to live and work someplace for 6 months tomorrow.
Okay, so I took a missions trip to Jacmel, Haiti this past summer, and it was by far the greatest week of my life. And I've since joked about moving there if a certain person with hair kind of like this is elected into office.
You just insulted your hair so much.
Well, no, his is like this.
Yeah, it's.
His is like this. Mine's
I bet if we got a big hat, we could kind of. Okay, go ahead.
So I mean, no questions asked. Like I would go back to Haiti.
Okay.
I think that
6 months would be a long time. Like I think it'd be.
I mean, I think it offers a lot. Like there'd certainly be that adventure involved with it. It would be like. Haiti is just like blowing up with like the spirit of God right now. Like it's dramatically like just rocking that country, and like I don't know. It'd be cool to do like missions work, but to like do missions work and like live there.
Yeah,
I think
learn
would be
the
super
language.
cool.
Part of that. Yeah.
What about you? In 20 seconds.
There'd be so many places I could go. I would probably say that the biggest condition would be a beautiful place where I could take pictures for 6 months and not lose enchantment with it. So British Columbia. I would be never been there. I've flown over it. I'm gonna say that I'm leaving tomorrow. That's where the tickets goes.
Cool. Woo! All right, so
Moving
my
right
turn.
along.
So when I wrote this this question, I was thinking specifically about me. So
okay. We'll make sure you get enough time for you to answer
I'm gonna have
that.
to tweak it a little bit, I think. But what are some of like your fond memories growing up with like parents, grandparents, close friends? That was perfect timing. Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
Mic drop.
I was actually thinking about this today. I would spend a week at my grandparents every summer, and it was never anything grand, but it was. I was thinking today about picking strawberries and having fires and playing hide and go seek, and that's definitely some of the most fond memories. With my parents, going places. I think we did a trip to Alaska, and
that's cool.
There was just and actually one of the ones recently, these last couple of years, mountain biking with my dad. That's one of those ones where you just I love it.
It's cool that you're married and like still like hang out with your dad.
No, I mean my dad's gutsier than I am, and I'll admit it.
Your dad is.
He's a banshee.
Yeah, he really is.
He's got the hair to prove it. So there are. I'm thinking of for my mom, and I want to say this is true. I have this. I don't know why this is the first memory. I have this memory of us doing the bell ringing in front of Kroger.
Like the red bucket, the Salvation Army?
Okay. And that's just one of those ones that I hope that's real. If not, I have the great imagination that says it was a great memory. So
that's funny.
All right, go ahead. What about you?
I mean, growing up, my dad was always my Little League coach. Like that's probably the thing that he and I share the most is just our love of sports. And 2 summers ago, he and I went to Boston to Fenway Park, which is the only sports or the only baseball stadium that's older than Wrigley. So it was really cool to share that experience with him, but just life in general.
Okay, sweet. All right, I'm gonna bring it home, guys. This one's important. If you need to pause and prepare for it, I'm not gonna worry about the timer. We might just talk the rest of the night. But
no, I have to go home and go to bed.
Bruce, in your opinion, what should the punishment be for underinflated footballs?
Oh man. I mean, going back to my first question about being strapped in a chair. No, just kidding. Man, what should the punishment actually be?
And I'm just gonna be clear, big Packers fan. I don't really even care about the underinflated footballs, but if we could just come up with a punishment for the Patriots team in general. Let's just, it doesn't have to be a punishment fit for the crime. Let's just...
I'm trying to think of something, because like I don't want it to be, like morbid or anything like that, but just something like almost kind of comical. Like maybe the
So I'm thinking oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So as part of their uniform for the next season, they have to wear pink tutus and bunny ears.
Oh, ooh, I like that. See, I think if you try to go a little bit more sophisticated. You say for your punishment, every one of your current players has to play for this team for the next 7 years. So if Brady 7 years from now, I think will be older than Manning was last year, and you can't leave the team for 7 years.
Man,
you can't pick up new players. I mean, unless get injured or something. But
that's fair.
Throw in the uniforms on top of that. Watch it; it'd still be good. This is coming from a bitter place in my heart.
I mean, they're dirty cheaters. Is all it boils down to.
It's all about the dink and doink. You throw the 7-yard pass, 100 divided by 7. 1 carry the 3. 12?
13?
80. 14 and a half ish. That was really. I don't know.
Can you fast forward through that?
that was embarrassing. That was a low point in the thought bubble. And here we go. 3, 2. Sweet. All right, so guys, hope you enjoyed the speed bubble. That was I had a lot of fun. I think we'll have to do that more often.
That was fun.
If you don't want us to speed bubble, let us know. If you do want us to speed bubble, let us know. In fact, just talk to us.
We're lonely. Like we're talking.
I mean, we're talking to a picture of Rizzo
and
the gnome.
And the gnome. Does he have a name?
I don't think so.
We need to name the gnome. Hey, if you guys want to comment. Help us name the Packers gnome.
Here he is. He's incredibly handsome, and he's got God's favorite football team's name on his little elf hat. So great, guys! Ton of fun. We will see you next week. Man, one of the times that'll work.
Oh my goodness! It ended up all the way over there.